Good morning. Ooh, let's see if we can adjust that. It's a little loud. Maybe because there's so much chit chat, I'll have to make it even louder. Just kidding. Good morning. All right, welcome to Coffee Chats. How is everybody? Doing okay? Everyone's doing okay? How is everybody? Charlotte, you're good? Okay. All right. Welcome to Coffee Chats. It's February 3rd. I'm glad you're all here. I'm just going to let you know what's going on for the week, then I'll hand it over to Nancy. She's going to talk about the big soiree, the football sports soiree. All right, February 3rd today. We have up in Marion Hall Joey Beckman. So he is a bestseller author and international speaker, and he has written a book called Just Look Up, A Radical Experiment in Human Connection. What if the most radical thing you could do today was look someone in the eye? In a fast-paced digital world, this makes the case of slowing down and showing up and truly connecting, not just through Wi-Fi, but through the presence of being with one another. So that's what's going on at 10 a.m. up in Marion Hall. 1 p.m. we have our open art studio. Tomorrow, the 4th, we have our recorded TED Talks at 1 p.m. and there's 3 topics. My parents are deaf. Why it matters less than you think. The second one is what's behind the rise and fall, what's behind the rise of far-right politics in Europe. The third one is why innovation alone will not save small towns. Also on Wednesday, 1:30, 500, 3 p.m. is alterations, and 7 p.m. we have bingo. Thursday the 5th, 9/11, we have our recorded coffee chats on 991. 11:40, we have our excursion. That is going to the international exhibition at the Hopkins Art Center, and our very own Stanley Coombs, whose art is portrayed on the East Gallery here, and there's some art also on the West Gallery wall here. He has one of his pieces was received in the exhibition. So we are going to go check out all the various artworks that day and also support our fellow resident here. And so that's kind of exciting. And then after that, we go to the Jimmy's Kitchen and Bar. Just FYI, there are reservations through Open Table, and Maxine's not here, but she had mentioned sometimes when you go to these various restaurants, the reservations are under different names. That is the case this time. I've let Charles know to grab those reservations, but they should be in someone's hand when you arrive there, so that it's clear where the different tables will go. Just FYI for that one. All right, let's see what else do we have for Friday. 1 p.m. we have a recorded coffee chats. Bridge and poker at 1 p.m. 5:30 we have our resident potluck. That's down here. 7 p.m. is our movie. The movie is 42, a sports drama. In 1947, Jackie Robinson becomes the first African American to play in Major League Football. Baseball. Excuse me. I couldn't read my own writing. Thank you, Lanny. Thank you, everybody. Just testing to make sure that you were listening. Sure, Jillian. Couldn't even read my writing. In the modern era, when he signed by the Brooklyn Dodgers and faces considerable racism in the process. That is a sports drama. All right, Saturday, 8 a.m. we have men's breakfast, 2 p.m. weaving project, 7 p.m. bingo, and our excursion is leaves at 1:15, and that is To Kiss Me Kate. There's only 15 tickets. Take a look at it, make sure you know if you're on it or not. Monday the 9th, we have 7 p.m. we have 500 and point players as well at 7 p.m. For the month, I just want to let you know that we have a Valentine's party on Friday the 13th, so next Friday. 2 p.m. there'll be a snack, and then we have Tim Patrick here. So if you want to get your calendars out, schedule yourself in, because that will be a lot of fun to hear him sing. It's been a while since he's been here, and there's a lot of enjoyment with him as an entertainer. And then also our birthday party, we have an accordion player called According to Pete. Yeah, it's kind of a cute name. Anyway, so that's for our birthday party, so hopefully you can make that as well. I'm kind of excited. We haven't had an accordion player here for some time now. So I will hand it over to Nancy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm here once again to remind you that the Super Bowl party is this Sunday. The doors open in Marion Hall at 5 o'clock and the game starts at 5:30. Pizza is $5 for 2 pieces. 1 piece is $2.50. A can of pop is $1. And some people have asked me, well, I'm not really a Super Bowl football fan, but I'd like to come get some pizza. You're welcome. You can come down and do that. And we have sign-up sheets on the east and west bulletin boards with pens. So please sign up so we can see how many people will be attending. Any questions? Yes.
Remind them it's cash.
Yes, thank you. It's cash only. I think the veterans here know that, but the newbies might not. Anything else? Okay, thank you.
Hi. Yes, it's me, the food shelf person. I was in a meeting this week and one of the speakers there was the head of the ICA food shelf. And he's saying, I said, how are you doing? Because so many people, black and brown people, that are afraid to go out for fear of being picked up. And so they're not going to work, they're not able to pay their rent, they're not able to get gas for their cars, they can't do anything, they're just stuck. And one of the things with ICA is that they do help with rent. If people can't make their rent, they will help them, get there. What I need to know is, would you guys be interested in doing a fundraiser, cash, not cans of food, because they don't need any more food. They got that pretty well covered. But they need cash to help these people that are stuck through no fault of their own. So, what do you think if we did let's see, today's Tuesday, if we went between now and next Tuesday, if you want to make a cash donation or a check donation to ICA Food Shelf, bring it to the east or west concierge desks and they will have an envelope to put it in. So what do you think? Is it a good idea or am I just making noise again? All right, I saw who was clapping. I'm going to hit you up really hard. Thank you.
Good morning. All right. Happy March 3rd. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't read my handwriting. It's February.
Did I say March?
No, you said football instead of baseball. And then she blamed her handwriting. You must have pretty bad handwriting if you confuse football and baseball.
Got room for you.
All right. I don't want anyone to say out loud. I want you to, by a show of hands, how many people how many people know who is playing in the Super Bowl? Cliff says it's not the Vikings. That's not funny, folks. Okay, who does know who's playing in the Super Bowl? Susan, who's playing?
New England and Seattle.
All right. New England has a player that used to play for the Vikings. Who is that player?
Sam Darnold.
New Bob Parks, Stephon Diggs. Seattle has a former Viking. Who is that? Yep. And how does that relate to Adolphe Quincy Menza? He got fired because Sam Darnold went to Seattle and made the Super Bowl. He was the general manager of the Vikings. All right, move on, right? Okay. I don't have a lot to say. That's why I spent so much time on there. Charlotte.
What is the protocol when someone is gone from the building? Like, for an example, a young lady all of a sudden had lunch with us all the time, and all of a sudden no one knows where she is. How do you find out? After a while, you get concerned and wonder what's happening. And what is the protocol?
All right.
Going to be gone?
The question is, if someone you're used to seeing or even having breakfast with or sitting with at Coffee Chats doesn't show up and you don't see them, what is the protocol? The protocol is, what I would say is an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. If you're going to worry about someone, get their name, get their number, call them each morning, or have their number, have communication set up. If you're going to be gone, let them know that you're gone. I see many of you, and we've had it, and call the front desk. We'll do a welfare check. But a lot of that stuff can be avoided if I don't want to get into I'm okay checks here at Ridgepoint. You can build your own network. I know that there's lots of people out there that their kids call them each day, and they'll call the front desk and say, you know what, I called Dad, he didn't answer. Have you seen him? Yep, he went on the van. Nope, I haven't seen him. Do you want us to go check? Yes, we will. But it's best that you figure out if you've got a friend that you'll be worried about if you can't find them or you don't see them, get their information so that you can check up on each other. Does that make sense?
When you go away yourself, like you're going for a week or anything like that, who do you leave that information? Do you leave it with the concierge?
A lot of people do, yep.
There's
You also leave it with your coffee table.
Requirements or anything like that?
There's no requirements for anything.
Okay.
But,
I mean, it's privacy.
it's privacy, thank you. But also if this table in the mornings, it's Maxine and Asks and Margie, Norma, they, okay. But you guys keep track of each other kind of, don't you, Chuck?
Yep.
It's nothing formal, it's just being friends and keeping track of each other. Are you all right with that, Charlotte?
I don't know, I just know that this one woman, all of a sudden she's vanished. We did check and she's in the apartment's empty, but we just kind of wondered, do we try to connect with her, or does concierge know? Or, you know, just kind of wonder, what are you supposed to do?
If you're concerned, you can try contact, you can let, if we're concerned, we start asking questions. We don't say, oh, that's the old, we're not gonna say, we're at Ridgepoint, they'll take care of it. No, we don't monitor comings and goings like that. But if we know that, like you did, you came and said, I'm worried about her. I went up. I was on that welfare check, but our heads aren't in the sand. We know that from time to time people have issues and they may be fallen in their apartment and they can't get up or anything like that. We'll assist in checking up and all that stuff. But to say we're going to make that part of the package that we present to people that are renting an apartment here, that ain't happening.
And there's HIPAA too.
and there's HIPAA. Norma.
Jeff, that's what I was wondering. For instance, just the other day, I ran into a daughter of somebody, and she said, my dad just came home from the hospital, and I said, I'm sorry, I didn't know he was in the hospital. I think if we ask the concierge, they say, we can't give you any information.
Right?
If the person's in the hospital.
Concierge can't give any information. Yep. But also, what happens when someone's in the hospital, a lot of times, they'll call Ridgepoint and they'll say, I'm at Methodist.
Yes.
Here's my number. Would you post it on the bulletin board? I'd love to hear from people. There are times if someone's got a real fight on their hand, the last thing they want is to get calls,
Right.
you know, from Susan Dillahunt.
Not her.
She'll tell them who's in the Super Bowl. All right. Any other?
We're gonna update on the updates.
The fiber optic, they are about halfway through the west building. I didn't realize they're doing such a crappy job cleaning up. I'm going to talk to the head man today. And then, as far as I know, once it's all hooked, installed, they'll do a setup, get the system running, make sure that it works. Once they have it where it's operating the way they want it, then I believe they'll start a marketing campaign. And what that is, I don't know. I've talked to a number of people. They want to say, what is the deal? What's it going to cost? I don't know. But what I did say that I'm really confident of is, it's no secret what Xfinity charges, right? For internet. If I'm a company and I say, okay, $50 a month for internet for the people at Ridgepoint. We can install it, and if we're gonna have to charge $60, are they gonna do that? No, because they're not gonna get any customers. They feel they can win some customers over from Xfinity, and usually the number one criteria for winning a customer over on internet is cost. So I can't believe it wouldn't be cheaper than Xfinity, but that's just me talking. I'm not sure what they're gonna offer. And?
Yeah, I had talked to you about not getting HDTV, so I tried the other channel, a different number. Now it's been about a week that you cannot get the channel, and I talked to a couple people and they're not getting it. I'm interested in number one, knowing how many people watch HGTV and how many people can't get it.
I don't think anyone can. I was in an apartment this morning, and HD, the HD channel, the high definition for HGTV does not work. The standard definition, do you folks want to hear all this? Yeah.
When I got a new box because the new TV wouldn't connect to the old box.
Yep.
I get HD TV, it doesn't cost me a penny more.
Right.
And I still got the old TV, but I got a new box.
What channel are you getting HD TV on?
It automatically converts.
Right. It automatically converts to the high definition channel. But what I found is, in the apartment I was in, the high definition channel doesn't work.
How do we get?
The standard definition channel does. The standard definition channel is 25. Here's where we go down a rabbit hole. You go to Xfinity, you go to settings, you go to accessibility, and there's a thing where it says default to the highest resolution channel. You turn that off, and then you can watch it on channel 40.
Would you say that again?
I just booked a good share of my day, didn't I? We'll know who's using HGTV. All right. I'll go up and fix yours. That's what we're waiting on. Yes?
Would you just post a note with those directions at each desk,
No.
please?
We don't need signs. We can figure all that stuff out.
All right.
All right. Gosh, I'm short lately. I apologize, but it's got to be me.
Pens to break down right now.
Yep. Anything else? Joanne?
What is the protocol for flying the flag half-mast?
The protocol for flying the flag half-mast is we do it when it's ordered by the federal government. I don't believe we do states all the time, but usually it's the federal government. Does anyone have a comment on what the protocol for flying the flag at half-mast should be?
How many days?
That's all dictated, you know, it depends on what the reason is. Yes?
Well, things are so rough around here, I think we should just keep it at half-mast.
That's not a bad idea. Anything else? Birthdays. Tomorrow, Sylvia, happy birthday tomorrow. On the 5th, Nancy Vogt and Stuart Powers. On the 7th, Gladys Dietrich. On the 8th, Edie Carr. On the 9th, Eileen Harvala and Stephen Mueller and Terry Kubista. That's quite a bit. We don't have one anniversary in February. We don't have very many romantic people here, do we? There you go. Let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Have a good week, everybody.